It's Lewis Hamilton, champion of the world! Lewis Hamilton now only has Michael Schumacher ahead of him.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we've got our final last first challenge of F1 2019. We're here at Abu Dhabi today, and I thought, why not do world champion Lewis Hamilton and see if we can finally complete this challenge. I reckon this is a pretty good opportunity for us. It's a great track. I think it's a really easy one to actually do, so I reckon there's plenty of opportunity to overtake, as well as Gasly, Ricciardo and Sainz looking at the midfield here. We're going to try and slip it up the middle. Yes, we do. Obviously the difficulty is lowered, so we get the chance to get all the overtakes in just 5 laps. If you haven't seen this challenge before, that is how it works. Start from the back, lower the difficulty, have 5 laps to try and get into first. The first couple of positions are easy, and then it's going to get harder and harder and harder. We had to stick it at the inside here. That was a little bit of contact, a bit too much than I would have intended, to be honest. However, last time we did this, obviously we did it with Hulkenberg himself, and look at the speed of the McLaren, just head and shoulders above the other cars, and it's showing here, and we get the position completely. That is lovely driving, actually.
That's a strong start. Well done.
It is a strong start. We're not going to risk going up the inside of Lando Norris. We're already into the points, which is better than we do on many occasions on just the standard challenge. And look at the pace out of this car. I think it's the traction that just, you get that extra boost coming straight out of the corner. It's an absolute blessing. And can we get Raikkonen here as well? Obviously a former world champion about 12 years ago now. We can't stick it out the inside. We do get a warning for corner cutting as well, which is a pain in the arse, to be honest. And this position we were in on lap 4 of some of the other challenges, that really shows that we've got a good chance here. And there's our current teammate Bottas, who's leading this Grand Prix. We're going to stick this one up the inside. A little bit of a corner cut, but I reckon we can pull it off, leaving enough space for Kimi. And we're up into 8th place with that as the first lap's come to a close. Nico Hulkenberg is next up on our radar. And I wasn't thinking of going for it yet, but he's backed off, gone slower than I thought. We're going to stick that one around the outside, a bit of a tank slapper. We've held it together, P7. And how much faster are we going to be going than Bottas? Look at this speed off the back. Was that not the fastest lap of the Grand Prix? Oh, I suppose I started from the back, lap slower, yeah, fair game. But still, we're up into 5th place now. It's just the top 4 to catch. And wowee, I have never seen pace like this when we have done the last first challenge. We should, I mean, look at that. But 0.7 seconds, we're already into the DRS zone when Verstappen is close enough. Albon, and there's the 2 Red Bulls, then the Ferrari. It's probably still a 5-second gap though, so let's just prepare with a bit of caution. We should be able to get, look at the pace out of this car. It is absolutely beautiful. Not that happens more in the Renaults or even the Red Bulls against the Mercedes. You don't have this, but here you go. We can just, oh, that is glorious. Okay, Albon wants to fight back. Actually, Albon's been quality actually since he's come into the Red Bull team. We're going to go side by side with Albon. We're going to be able to stick it up the inside. We're into P4. We've never even had, I believe, or maybe we have one podium in this challenge in the past, but we've never really been able to compete, and we are at DRS, or ERS, sorry, which is a bit of a pain. It's going to slow our pace down pretty dramatically, to be honest. With 3 drivers left, 2 Ferraris, and then Valtteri. And here we are, we're going to try and stick it around the outside of Charlotte. Look here, we've caught them way quicker than we would have ever anticipated. A 1:41.0. That's a pretty quick lap regardless of when you're going up against 60 rated AI. But I mean, the Clerks put up a better fight than a lot of the other drivers. But 3 laps, 3 drivers, surely this challenge is in the bag today. I'm just going to stick it back into neutral, and DRS. It's not going to take a big effect, although it could actually, depending on how things turn out. Bottas could be in a spot of bother here, to be honest, with a whole train of drivers that everyone's going over there. And just look at the exit that we're getting. It's absolutely glorious. Bottas might be in trouble. He's not going to be for us. Maybe Vettel can catch him, but the Clerk is gone. We are up into P3 with that. Vettel's taken a peak, but I don't think he's quite going to get there. That's helpful for us. We managed to close the gap a fair chunk there. We're up to P3. We're going to leave the ERS now. We'll save it for that main straight. We should be able to just get Bottas in one large overtake. Let me stick it down this soft. Vettel's looking for a gap as well. We did go purple for a second time in the second sector. I suppose that's DRS. Not in the first, I suppose. We're having to back off when it's come to the ERS. Sebastian Vettel and Bottas. But Vettel going a lot quicker right now, actually. And I reckon, oh, there's a gap there. It was worth a peak. It was worth a peak. Let's just make sure we don't bottle this. That's the key. We see the gap. Oh, Vettel cuts us off. We're coming to the last lap. This is where we tried to fight on Leclerc in the first occasion. We're going to try it here with Vettel as well. We're going to slip to the outside. Have we got the pace? We're going to stick it into Rich. See if that makes a difference. We're going to go side by side into the corner here. We're going to go around the outside. Vettel's got the inside line, but we're going to stick it all the way around the outside. Look at that beautiful move. And now we've just got one man left. Valtteri Bottas, we're coming for you. And we have just got electric pace here today. And Valtteri's looking in a spot of bother as we set yet another purple sector. 0.2 seconds is the gap. Surely at this stage, that's an awful corner, I've got to be said actually, but surely now, there you go. The position's looking set. We've got the DRS. And let's see, how much of a gap can we close out in this final lap? He's still right behind us for the moment, and we're just going to be careful that we don't get caught when it comes to the switchback and how close the DRS zones are. At this Grand Prix, let's be careful that we don't get a penalty for exceeding track limits as well. That'd be very nice. But for now, we are up into P1. And we're looking pretty comfy. We're looking more than pretty comfy actually. Are we going to set another purple sector? I think we might. It is another purple. Not the neatest final sector of the lap, but I reckon with this we should be able to get under the 141 and at 139.8.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.